If you've ever dreamed of writing a military thriller but don't know where to start, this course is for you. From crafting gripping action scenes to developing authentic characters and guiding you all the way to publishing, this step-by-step program has everything new writers need to turn their story into a bestseller. Ready to unleash your inner author? Check out the military thriller writing course, sponsored by Books Central today, and take the first mission toward your publishing success. When people talk about thriller fiction, they usually start with explosions, chases, betrayals, and big twists. And sure, those things matter, but what keeps readers turning pages late into the night is often something quieter and more powerful: the character arc. In military thrillers especially, thriller character arcs can make the difference between a story that feels entertaining and one that feels unforgettable.
A strong character arc gives your action meaning. If a soldier, analyst, operative, or commander is only moving from one crisis to the next, the story can feel like a string of events. But when that character is also changing internally, every mission carries extra weight. Maybe they begin the story rigid and rule-bound, then learn to trust their team. Maybe they start out hungry for revenge, and slowly realize revenge will cost them more than they can afford. In a military thriller, the external conflict and the internal conflict should push against each other at every step. One of the best ways to build authentic thriller character arcs is to ground them in military reality. Real service members are shaped by training, hierarchy, responsibility, fear, sacrifice, and repetition under pressure. That means their growth should not feel vague or theatrical. A character might not become a completely different person by the end of the book. More often, the change is subtle but meaningful. They learn to delegate, to accept help, to question a bad order, or to let go of a mission that no longer serves the greater good. Those details make the character feel lived in and believable. Action scenes also play a huge role in shaping the arc. Every firefight, escape, ambush, or tactical decision should reveal something about the character. Under pressure, people show who they really are. Do they freeze, improvise, lead, panic, or protect others at their own expense? A good action scene is not just about kinetic energy. It is about forcing the protagonist to make choices that expose their strengths, flaws, and beliefs. In other words, the scene should move the plot forward and the character forward at the same time. Another key thriller fiction technique is escalation. Your protagonist should not face the same problem in every chapter. The stakes need to widen, the costs need to rise, and the character's inner world needs to be challenged more deeply as the story progresses. Early on, a character may think the mission is straightforward. Later, they realize the enemy is closer than they thought, the rules are broken, or the people they trusted are compromised. That pressure creates transformation. By the climax, the character should be forced to act in a way that proves how far they have come. At the end of the day, thriller character arcs are about change under fire. Readers may come for the suspense, but they stay for the people. When you combine authentic military detail, sharp action, and a clear emotional journey, your story gains depth and momentum. That is what makes a military thriller hit hard. Not just what happens, but who your characters become because it happened.